Good night, one. Good night, all. I hope that you all are hearing me well. Let me just check on that, please. Let's go. If you're hearing me, just let me know. Let's. Brianna, are you able to hear me clearly?
Loud and clear.
All right, excellent. That's good. All right, so let's go through. Who do we have? Chardy's here. Night Chardy. Malika official. Night sir. Kali. Marka J. I'm good, sir. Jada. How you doing? I see Brian. Who else? We see Musically X. Um, Camp Squad is here. Halstead is here, and many others are watching on YouTube. All right, guys, welcome again. Um, Good to have you back for this session. We're gonna try our best to go through a few items in preparation for our ability test. So let's get right to that. Okay. All right. All right. So again, welcome to our live stream for our ability test. We want to remember a few things about the test. Verbal reasoning looks at word relationships. We can expect to see analogies, antonyms, synonyms, homophones, homonyms, and comprehension type questions that are based on some scenario. We have logical reasoning. Usually, we look for sequencing, we look for rules, and we can look for patterns. Quantitative reasoning, that reasoning has to do with how we reason with numbers. We could ask, what are the operations needed to solve a question? What steps do I need to take in solving the question? All right. Exam tip, remember to read the question more than once. You can't overemphasize that. Okay. Pay attention to important words that may be in bold letters or underlined. Remember that one misword could change the meaning of a question. For example, there are some questions that may say, which of the following is not? And if we miss that word, then we're going to be in big trouble. All right, let's go to another. We can use the process of elimination to help us, right? And we need to check to see if our answers actually make sense. All right, let's go. Here, complete the following. Which is the odd one out? All right, please complete the following. Which is the odd one out? And let's get this. Let's pull. Do I see Dijon? Let's go with Dijon. Let me put Dijon here. Dijon, do you want to drop it in the chat for me, please? Which one is the odd one out? I'm not seeing that. All right. Not getting Dijon here. Okay. So, odd one out. Jonathan says, Brian says grapes. Sade says the grape is there. I wonder why. So let's go with Hansen. The others are citrus fruits. Yes. So this would be a lemon. We have lime. We have an orange. Anybody knows what this one is? Country people would know this one. Anybody know?
Grapefruit.
Ah, this is a grapefruit. Sometimes we'll see them that some grapes that have grapefruit that have a red color on the inside, but the ones that we're used to most often, yes, Camp Squad, would be this one. It's a little bit thicker than the orange, if we can look closely at that, right? And we use it, right? All of these are citrus fruits, and as Hansan has said, and this is not a citrus fruit. Okay, so that's the odd one out. And citrus fruits are very good for providing us with vitamin. Anybody? Anybody? Let's think of a vitamin that the
C.
citrus fruit, vitamin C. Very good. Great. So we're going to move from that one now. And let's go here. We need to complete the following analogies. Let's go. Here we have bench is to bishop as choir is to. What is that one? Choir is to what? Anybody? All right. So I'm seeing answer here. Camp Squad. Camp Squad says singers, and that's correct. So a group of bishops, collective noun, we could say bench, collective noun for singers would be a choir. Great job, guys. Let's go on. Drove is to cattle as gaggle is to. What about that one? Gaggle is to. Anybody wants to get that one? No, not giggle. Cam Squad is saying it's laugh, but no, that's not it. Let's see if we have one of our panelists wanting to try. Let's go. Okay, so Charlie says goose. Fine. Or we could say to geese. All right. So collective noun again. Here we have what? A group or a number of animals, and together they are called different things. For cattle, it's a drove, and for geese, it would be a gaggle. All right. Good. And I'm seeing Marco J here. Good. Smith here. That's also good. Let's go on. One more. Batch is the bread as bouquet is to. That one should be easy. Let's see who will come up first with this one. Quick fingers. All right. So Camp Squad. Let's see. Nathan was the first person up to flowers. So bread baked together, a number of them would call a batch, and flowers, a number of them put together, we would call a bouquet. All right, and let's see who else. Nadine has that, Tate has that, and a few other people have that as well. Great, going so far. Let's go with 4. Chest. Well, this is not correct. But chest is to drawer as clump is to. Work on that while I fix this. So let's get this one here. No, that's not what I'm thinking of. Somebody saying close. Think of clump, clump, clump. Right, right. Clump, no, not dough. Not thinking of dough either. Wood. I'm seeing one of the answers. Smith has an answer that I would take. Um, let's go again though. Waiting on one. Clump. Mm-hmm. Not reads. Okay, all right. So we could take this one. All right. So we could take trees here. All right. So that would be good for trees there. So a group of trees, we could call them a clump of trees. And we have a chest of drawers. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go with 5. Crate is to fruit as fleet. Fleet. Let's think about fleet. Collective nouns. We need to know them. A fleet of what? Fleet. Let's see who has this. Somebody's saying here, camp squad, camp squad, ships. Okay. Ships would be okay. And we could also say a fleet of cars. Okay. So if we said cars or ships, we would be good. Let's just check on something. Somebody was saying stairs or steps. That would be a flight. Okay, but this is a fleet. All right, moving on. Let's go with last one here. Forest is to tree as hedge is to. Let's see. Forest to tree as hedge is to. Camp squad is on fire tonight. Bush or bushes. That is correct, sir. Well done. So again, let's just review this. Big idea here. We're looking primarily at completing these analogies by using collective nouns. And for 1, we had singers. 2, we had geese. 3, flowers. Clump to trees. Fleet to ships or cars. And the hedge would be to bush or bushes. All right. Good. All right. So let's move on from there. Let's look now at some words that sound alike but have different spelling and meanings. And those are called, somebody tell me in the chat, what are those special words called? We hear them all the time. We hear them all the time. People start giving me the answers already. Not synonyms. Somebody's saying synonyms here. Nope, not synonyms. Okay, so Brian has it here. These are homophones. Great job, sir. And Jada, let's go to Jada. Jada was the first one I saw with the answer here. So the referee blew the whistle to end the game, and that would be correct. Jada, what is the meaning of the first word there, blue? Drop that in the chat for me. What does that speak to, Jada? Let's go with Jada. Jada. Quick fingers. Type, type, type. Yes, Jada. That's good. That blue is the color. Very good. And we have a few other people here saying that blue would be the color as well. All right. And somebody healing you up, Jada. All right, cool. Let's go with another one. Tears filled her her eyes as she waved bye to her mom. All right. So tears filled her eyes as she waved bye to her mom. Which one should it be? Anybody? All right. Halstead says bye. Very good. What's the meaning of the first one? And we can see her here with her eyes filled with tears. The meaning of the first one. B-Y. What's that one? What's another word I could use for that? B-U-Y. Charity says buy to obtain in exchange for payment. Very good. Another simple word. Okay. I like this one as well. Halstead says to purchase. All right. Great job. All right. Did you know that we have deer in Jamaica? Let's go. Which one? Nathan says deer. Okay. Is this true? Is this true? Do we really have deer in Jamaica? Yes, Lacey, it means animal. Very good. That's the deer for the animal. Um, great job. So again, Nadine. Very good. All right, we can work with that. All right, deer in Jamaica. No, we have an invasive species. Um, Here, this is the lionfish. It's not something that we originally had in Jamaica, but it has been found in the waters of the Caribbean, and it can cause or local plants and animals, all invasive species can affect them. All right. All right. Hang on. Let's see if we can pull something up here. All right. Let's go invasive species. Let's see if we can find this for you. So an invasive species would not be native to the area, right? And last one day we were talking about the Burmese python, for example, in the Everglades. This is an example of an invasive species in water. Let's look at this one. Hang on. All right, taking too long to load. We give it one more try. And if it doesn't load, then I'll leave the link with you so you can look at it afterwards. All right. Hang on. Trying to prove the point if we have deer in Jamaica, yes or no. Let's go with that. All right, let's see if we can pull this one in. All right, let's go here. Hold a sec. All right.
Avoid animal them and so if you say the one thing right too. Up to last week I saw where
Well, hunting them, just as I say, will be no problem to we, because it's wild thing in the bush. If you want one, you can come and make way and you go in the bush too. Simple.
No, I don't have a problem. Because even a couple of weeks ago, you have man come as far as from Montego Bay. Come and hunt them. Yeah, even the other day, you have some guys from down by neighboring district, Oak Bay. And another thing, if you go on that side of Mount Pleasant, around the school side, you have a place called Spring Garden. They're on that side.
But they know what they are in the bushes. Don't serve no purpose. Why did you know people feed it?
Right. Yeah, 100% agree with it. Because we have people who hunt your time still. Yes, from other communities. Yes, we catch them and eat it. The last time I was 700 pounds. Yeah, for the meat. And some people come in and if you catch a young one and then go damage or support, people come in and buy it for 100,000. Yes. If you catch a young one right now, you don't have to fuss yourself. I said, make a call person, come and pick him up and you get the money same place. Yeah, several persons do that.
All right. I could not believe when I saw that article, deer hunting in Jamaica. Can you imagine that? So going back to the slide, hopefully we can get back to it. The deer that they're speaking of, the spelling for that one as okay. I see Brian saying this is bonkers. Well, that's it, right? And that deer is DEER. All right. Again, invasive species. So just going off a little there so we can understand. And the other deer would be what we use in a letter for a greeting or a salutation. All right, let's go back. So some more now for you. See if we can get this one to load up. And we continue. All right. Maxwell heard an echo because the room was empty. And this is something that we're doing in science, right? Talking about sound and how sound moves and what happens when sound comes into contact with other types of different types of materials. What happens? Let's see. Let's get someone. Okay, we have Lacia. Lacia said that it should be heard as in HEARD. And that one has to do with the air. Okay. And one quick thing that you can look at is that there's actually EAR, air, in this one. Okay. Heard, that other one has to do with the animal. All right. All right, let's see. Dayton says the sound waves are bouncing on the materials there. Okay, cool. Great observation. Quickly, let's go on with this one. After checking her steps, Maria knew her answer was correct. Knew. Which one do we need for that one? Let's go. Let's see. Let's see. All right. So Cal, is this Calvin? No. Caswin says new. And that one has to do with understanding or what? Or knowledge. While the other new, as in what? NEW, that one would have to do with what? Anybody? Hmm? How young something is? Okay. If it's brand new, all right. How long ago it was made? All right, fine. We'll take those. Let's go with this one. How many pencils do the children have in all if Simon has 3 score pencils, Simone has 3 dozen pencils, and Philip had a gross of pencils. How many pencils in all? Let's see. Aha. Brianna says 240 pencils, and that would be correct. Quick thinking and quick fingers. Let's go. Brianna, how many items would make a score? How many items? Score. Let's go. Still getting answers. Okay, so 20 says Tayton, 20. Very good. Let's go with how many items would make a dozen? How many things are in a dozen? All right, good. Brianna says 12. That's great. What about a gross? Daniel also has the right answer there. Now want to hear about a gross. All right, so life with Ren. Ren, that's correct. The gross would be 144. Tayton says 60. Let's go. Let's pull this up for Tayton. No, we're missing that one. Okay, here we go. So Tayton says 60 plus 36 plus 144, and we will get our answer of 240. Excellent work there. Let's go with this one. In 6 years' time, Paul is 30 and Pauline will be half his age. How old is Pauline? In 6 years' time, Paul is going to be 30 and Pauline will be half his age. How old is Pauline? Let's see. Tayton has an answer here. Let's go with this one. No, that's not Tayton. Let's go back. 12. How did we get that one? How did we get that one? Let's go here. Now, before this one. Tell me how you get your answer, please. All right, let's pull this one up. So 30 minus the 6, yes. 24 and 24 divided by 2 would give us 12. Quick thinking there again. Great job. We're almost done. Let's go with this one. We have a sequence to complete. And in the sequence, we're looking for a what? A rule. We're looking for a pattern. And here we have 1, 8, 27, 64. What are the numbers that would complete that particular sequence? And why? What is the rule? What is the pattern? Let's see. Any ideas? Thomas has 125 and 216. Kaswain, could you, I hope I'm doing justice to your name. Could you tell us the pattern or rule? Okay, here it is. Cube numbers. Dealing with cube numbers. So what cube numbers would fill that particular position as well? So it would be 125 would be the cube for what, and 216 would be the cube for what? Any ideas? All right, let's go with this. What is the cube of 1? When we say cube, what do we mean? We mean that we'd be multiplying what? We'd be multiplying 1 by 1 by 1. Good. All right. So 8 would be the cube for what number? Let's go. Looking for the answer in the chat. All right. And again, Thomas was correct with that one. Right. And here, Tayton has it nice and neat. Okay. So, okay, good. So, Brianna, 8 would be the result of 2 cubed. 27 would be the result of what? Let's go. Let's see if anybody has that one. 27. That would be 3 times 3 times 3, 64. Very good, Tayton. So that would be 3 cubed. 4 cubed would give us 64. So 215 would have been what? Brown also has the correct response for the previous one. Yeah. Okay. Let's give them a little time to catch up. So the 215 would have been okie dokie, 5 cubed. And then our last number, 216, would have been 6. Great. So we have squared numbers, and we know that, let's say 4 squared would really be 4 times 4. And we need to remember the exponents and the base and all of those things. Okay. All right, great. Let's go. All right. I think this is the last one. Ryan had loaned some money to his friend at an interest rate of 20%. If his friend borrowed $80,000, how much money should he get on his money? Okay. How much money should Ryan get on his money? Let's go. Let's see. Aha. And Redwood has the answer we want there. He should get $16,000. Well done. Well done, guys. Well done. So that brings us to the end of our episode. Yes, and Oswin also has the answer there. Let's see. Jonathan has the answer there. Golding has the correct answer there. All right. So what we could do to get that one, we could have said what? 80,000 times 20%, which is 20 over 100, or we could say 80,000 times 1/5, reducing that 20% to a fraction there. All right. So good night, guys. Thank you all for joining. I hope that you will take the opportunity to prepare as best as possible. Take care. Continue to prepare. Have yourselves a wonderful evening. Bye, guys. Bye, Brianna, Charlie, Oswin, Ren, Marco J, Jonathan. Take care, guys.